Next, let's render this engraving. First thing you need to do is export the cover as a PNG. Kind of decided it's next to impossible to render an engraving in Fusion 360. It's just the artwork's just too complicated, and it takes forever, and it's really hard to do. So I just pretty much pull the engraving out, or I pull the part out of Fusion 360, put it in Photoshop, and just render it in Photoshop. It is way easier. I'm confident I could render this at any angle or on a sphere. It's very simple. So just bring in your artwork, and then once you have the artwork placed to where you want it, double click on the layer and it'll bring up the effects panel. And in there's a couple of things. You just play around with it. There's really no wrong or right way to do it. It's really to look. And as you can see, I'll just go through it. It just takes me a couple minutes. See what I come up with. You could spend 10 minutes or an hour on this, but this is really the way to do it, because you're really going to get a realistic look. And a lot of times it's really just for visual purposes. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to look pretty good. Also, if you have an Adobe subscription, there's some other software that they have that I'm confident you can just bring in the engraving, and it'll do all this for you right off the bat. They've got, I forget the name, but it's for like making products, and then I'm sure there's something you could do in Blender where you literally just bring it in and you're done.